Hello everyone, and welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm your host, V Morticia, and today we'll be starting with a quick build video before continuing with my playthrough of Thor and Loki's childhood. I've divided this video into chapters, so if you want to skip the build section, you can go to the last chapter in the video and find the playthrough element there. Last week, I lamented the absence of a pool or bathhouse on Asgard, so while everyone was asleep after Leisure Day, I went ahead and built one. The idea here is to try and mimic the feel of hot springs and communal bathing spaces. And if you want to avoid some extremely minor spoilers for She-Hulk Episode 3, you can mute the video until the next chapter. And do that now. So now we know what light elves are supposed to look like in the MCU, and I'm going to make a bartender here based on the particular light elf from that episode. I still prefer how my light elves look, so I'm trying to keep with that aesthetic, but I think I can make it work with what we now know from the source material. I won't bother showing her off in the Create-A-Sim, I'll just put her in here when I'm done building. And I don't feel like redoing that bit of narration, so you have now officially met my cat. I do have a vague idea of where this build is going, but basically I am just making it up as I go along. So now that that's been built and it's available as a venue for all of Asgard to enjoy, we can return to the gameplay. As before, I've picked up right after my last video, so everyone has just made it to bed after leisure day. But I'm probably going to start a few time skips from here on out as things start to get repetitive. Since everyone got to bed so late last night, they're all oversleeping, and now I've had to rush breakfast. I'm really grateful for those all-in-one bathrooms that Into the Future gave us. They save a lot of time in the mornings. And now the children are going to be late for school. But I'm pleasantly surprised to find that this mod for serving food overrides the go to school command, and they don't even seem to get in any trouble for it. So Frigga spent her morning gardening because that's an everyday chore no matter how much I try to minimize it, and Odin read a book to improve his charisma skill. Meanwhile, the maiden the chef had a little incident where they flooded the servants' kitchens and had to clean up and repair the sink. I'm honestly surprised it was an accident and Loki wasn't involved in any way. Then in the afternoon, Frigga decided to play around with the alchemy station. All these potions lined up here were created in a previous playthrough by the same character, just because I like it when these cabinets are all full and look like they're in use. It's a bit timey-wimey when you think about it too hard, but anyway. And now Thor has a wish to play catch with Loki, which is adorably wholesome and totally in character, so I'm gonna grant it. But now they've only been playing for a few minutes, and what's Loki up to? At least Thor took that prank in good humor. It could have gone worse. The rest of the evening was pretty boring, homework, dinner, and now the children are running off to play again. So Thor decided it would be a good idea to check under the bed for monsters, right when he's super tired and really should be going to sleep, And guess what? He found a monster, so now he can't sleep. Now, I'm not sure if Loki thinks it'll make Thor feel better or worse to tell him a ghost story right now, but what matters in the end is that he's keeping his brother company and distracting him until he forgets about the monster. Which is kind of sweet, you have to admit. And that's it for today. Next week we'll be continuing this playthrough of Thor and Loki's childhood. Loki's been wishing for a slumber party, maybe he'll get one. Thanks for watching everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more from me.